This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I kinda messed that up. Hey everyone, this is DaphTeet. It's kinda late at night, 6:54 p.m. I just gotta find some stuff to do, so I'm playing some Doki Doki Literature Club at night. Except just always staying. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna load my game at this save point. Boink. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, DaphTeet! Yo, Sayori, my girl. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. What can I say? I'm a pretty simple girl. I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Please don't steal anything from me. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. That is, if there were any. Only 2 small coins fall out. Okay, so there is stuff. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Yuri suddenly giggles as if this whole farce makes her laugh. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell DaphTeet to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution! Okay, no. Retribution. That! What was that? Was it Monika? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. It's Monika! Travel size for your convenience. Ow. What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around, then she tears into the plastic with her bare teeth like a Wolverine. I was just gonna give it to you. Thanks. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. It crumples. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper with her teeth and takes a big bite. Sugar. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, quit being so gay. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Natsuki glances around. Monika's Gonika! Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Suddenly, everyone disappears and the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. I'll hold you up anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Monika boots everyone out of the room and smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that, but we're just gonna stare into each other's eyes. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. DaphTeet! DaphTeet! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So we need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with DaphTeet to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Link's armed with me, soon notices my boobs and realizes I'm a girl. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, DaphTeet? Yep, let's go. Disappear. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something, but that mall is a school and Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. I'm so excited! The festival's gonna be so much fun! Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. She careens into a wall. Hey, DaphTeet, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission! Yeah! The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls out a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too! You can't use their name or we'll get sued. Paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack! Monika comes back. Yep! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. You okay? Do I look okay? My forehead. Sayori clenches her forehead. Gee, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it, you drama queen? Come on, let me see. Ooh, wow, sexy. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Gently, seductively. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice, baby. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori in the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine, trying to conceal my nosebleed. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. No, Sayori, that's supposed to be your ice! Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. Hey, DaphTeet. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? And what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. and you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
DaphTeet, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. DaphTeet, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Looks kind of sad, though. Like death. We remain silent for a moment, just sort of staring at each other. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs!
Ah, you're back! Good timing, I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf.
Really?
Really?
Well, anyway. Okay, everyone. Bump Sayori out of the way. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. It's poem time! Who should I show my poem to first? Take it from the top. Dot, dot, dot.
DaphTeet, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Huh? No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring in a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come, such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is an echo, 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 cookie, echo, inside my head.
Holy crap! That got dark.
Monika taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, no, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind.
I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing it till I die.
Which is soon. I mean, I'll feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on, people, it's Natsuki time.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? Phew, what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take that as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you? Wait, maybe that was a compliment? I'm glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Exit. So super cool touchscreen.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Like, anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about however one thinks and that doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you and think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right.
Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. It slaps.
Ooh, my mouth's getting dry.
Yuri?
Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, DaphTeet. Your skills are already improving.
Really? My skills?
Thanks, Yuri. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. I have, an example of that. If you'd like to read it, she shoves it into my hands.
Of course.
Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. I never really expect the music changing. Now, what is this? The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same knife that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood! Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
Now, what's that about blood, Yuri?
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. There's blood.
It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. I push it up against my face, as if that will make it easier to understand. Yeah, I'm stupid.
Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I had learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. And Monika. Hi again, DaphTeet. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that, snatch. ... Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating. Yeah, probably. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you could talk to me every now and then too, you know? But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless...
Load me! Okay, that was stupid. You're weird.
It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how the spacey words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like you're trying to speak over the noise.
I see.
Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game! You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay, then I think I'm gonna follow Monika's advice, save the game, and end the video here because it's getting kind of long. Well, everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back next week for more Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay, bye.